Hey there, Mama. I'm Kimberly, and this is the Renewed Mama Podcast, where you can take some time for yourself, slow down, breathe, and check in with your thoughts. The words you are saying, your parenting approach, your communication, and your marriage, so that you can keep going instead of growing weary, so that you find joy even in the crazy and keep living abundantly. It's time to renew. Math is hard. Why do I have to do this? I just can't get this. Everyone else is faster than me. I look over at the kid next to me and watch him fill out his paper, and then I look at mine and it's still empty. I don't care anymore. Why try? I'm just too far behind. I hear this from my tutoring students regularly. While they come to me for math and reading help, I came to realize a long time ago that there was a lot more than just math and reading that they were struggling with. It's lies. They are believing lies. Maybe a painful or embarrassing situation they experienced made them feel put down or not good enough. A teacher or classmate said something hurtful that shut them down. Maybe we as parents said something mean or had body language that showed we didn't care when we ourselves felt frustrated or stressed. We didn't mean to, but they received it as being annoying or unwanted. Maybe through a divorce, they believed the lie that it was their fault. Maybe they feel they have to act up or act out to be seen or heard. When a student would say, "Math is hard," I'd ask, could that be a lie that you are believing? I know that math feels hard right now, but could it get better? If we keep working together, you keep trying and don't give up, do you think math could get easier for you? No way. I'm not believing a lie. Math is hard. When am I ever going to use this in real life? That's when my tutoring became a whole lot more about helping my students break off lies, meaning stop making agreement with them. If necessary, if it came up, if I felt they were teachable in that moment, I'd question, what lie are they holding on to? What is the truth that they could believe instead? And how can they shift their mindset so that they begin to believe the truth about themselves, about their schoolwork, and what they are capable of? When we would hit a roadblock, a struggle, they'd leave a tutoring session and I'd say, "We didn't have a breakthrough. They're still not getting it. Why not?" Maybe they'd walk into a tutoring session and we'd work together for a bit and I just knew something was off. What happened at school that day? What's happening at home? I'd ask Holy Spirit, what is the holdup? What's going on? What lie are they believing? What truth do they need to hear? What would you have me say or do next time? I'd write it down in their folder, the words I'd say so that I wouldn't forget. What could we do in a fun, creative way that they would be interested in or open to? Before they came to their next session, I looked over my notes, reminded myself of what I planned to say. When was the best time to say this? When they walked in the door or before I gave them their math fun sheet? And I'd see what happened. How would the session go this time? Would we have a breakthrough? Would we have a belief shift? I say all of this to tell you, Mama, that there are lies, wrong beliefs, words spoken over your children that need to be acknowledged as lies, broken off, meaning no longer agreeing with them, and replacing them with truth so that they have a new, renewed, right way of thinking. In this episode, we are going to talk about 3 lies your children are saying and could be believing, and then 3 more lies in our next episode, episode 17. I'm going to give you tangible tips that you can do and scripts that you can say today to your child to help them acknowledge it as a lie. Break it off and replace it with truth so that they have a new, renewed, right way of thinking that leads to a new way of behaving. Grab a pen and paper and write down what I suggest so that you have a plan of what to do and what to say. Then take time to pray over it and ask Holy Spirit for the right timing, the right body language and tone of voice, and a teachable moment so that this will resonate with your child. Then watch the lies fall off and truth win in your child's heart. We speak this breakthrough out in full belief that Holy Spirit will work in the heart of your child and that truth will stay rooted in their thoughts and in the words they speak going forward. Here's the first lie: I can't sit still. Let's say that your child cannot sit still. They constantly move. Their energy is nonstop. You've even said, or the teacher has said, you can never sit still. You are always moving. Would you just stop? Does that mean that's just how they are and that's just how they will always be? No, this is a lie, isn't it? It's not the truth. They can use all of their amazing energy and still learn to sit still when they need to. Here's what you can say in advance as a pre-game before the moment or situation where they need to sit still. Say you're in a busy doctor's office or in a passport waiting line. We are going into a busy doctor's office. It might be a long wait or a short wait. We don't know yet. When we get there, how are we going to behave? Then let them answer with things like sit still, talk quietly, honor the other people who are waiting around us. Then you can say, I believe in you to sit still and to wait patiently while we are there. You can award them with a Speak Life badge that says, I am patient from the I Am Priceless sticker award book. If it's in the classroom, you can say this as they walk into the schoolroom that day. I am so happy to see you today. You can even give them a high five. This is going to be your best day at school yet. You want to know why? Because I know that when I look out over the classroom, I am going to see you sitting up straight and tall and sitting real still. We have some fun things to learn today, and I know that you will have the most fun if you sit up straight and tall. And sometimes I know I will be just so excited to see you sitting up straight and tall. I'll just have to sneak back to your desk and give you a high five. May I do that right in the middle of class, just to say that I am proud of you. And if I start to see some wiggles, may I still come over and give you a high five? Would that remind you to sit up straight and tall? Then award them with a Speak Life badge that says, I sit up straight and tall from the I Am Smart sticker award book. They can use their energy to do amazing work. If it's at home in your homeschool, you can say much of the same thing. We have lots of fun things to learn today. This is going to be a great day of school. Together, we can stay real focused and sit up nice and tall so that we have the most fun in our work. Say what motivates them. Maybe instead of having the most fun in their work, they'd rather get it done fast so they can go play. Say, together we can stay real focused and sit up nice and tall so that we can get your schoolwork accomplished in lightning speed. Then we can go outside and play. Mama, there's one more thing that's important to remember when our children have a hard time sitting still. Check their diet. Are they eating too much sugar? I ask because you wouldn't believe how many tutoring students I have who are rocking like this for half an hour straight while drinking their juice box or Gatorade. Of course, they're not going to be able to sit still. Their body just can't handle all of the sugar that's found in their morning cereal, their gummy worms, candy bars, McDonald's Happy Meal, chips, cookies, and yogurt cups. Check their sugar intake. Just changing that one thing can make a world of difference with their focus and their energy levels. Do you want your words of encouragement and praise to have a lasting impact on your children? Then give them Speak Life Badges Sticker Awards. Here's what Erica had to say about Speak Life Badges. Today I challenged Clayton to take a baby step in bravery at the splash pad. I know these little word seeds of encouragement will grow and help him when he needs bravery in the future. At bedtime, I removed the sticker and placed it beside the mirror. Just glancing at it really encouraged my heart too. Words seem so small, but are so powerful and can completely change the way we view ourselves. Shop Speak Life Badges today at speaklifebadges.com. Let's try another lie. They say, I'm afraid of not doing it right. They say, why bother trying? I'll just mess up. I messed up the last time and I embarrassed myself. Everyone will laugh at me again if I don't get it right. Is that really true? Is it that every time they try again they won't get it right? Of course not. It might feel that way. It might be the easy road to not try again instead of face failure, but that's not true. You can say to your child, fear is a voice that lies to us. Fear's lies can tell you, why bother trying? But truth, on the other hand, says, I'll give it a try and do the best I can. Let's see what happens. Or truth says, I may have messed up last time, but I'm going to practice. Next time, I'll do better. When you give it your best shot, even if you don't get it right the first time, you are courageous and brave because you are willing to try. That's the script that's found in the I Am Special Sticker Award book with the sticker badge, I Overcame Fear. You have done so many beautiful things right in your life, like how you wrote and illustrated that super funny comic strip. It still makes me laugh every time I think of it. Or that time when you fixed your bike chain on the trail so that we could keep riding. Or when you asked all the neighbors if you could rake their leaves so that you could buy a new video game. You didn't let the fear of getting it wrong stop you then. Will you choose now to not let the fear of doing it wrong stop you? Award your child with an I Overcame Fear badge or an I Am Successful badge from the I Am Special Sticker Award book. Mama, if you struggle with this same fear, let this truth wash over you. In your vocabulary, failure means learning. You are a learner, not a failure. Every mistake is an opportunity for you to learn and to grow. You run toward growth and celebrate it in your life. The goal is growth, not perfection. Celebrate when you step out into something new, take a risk, and try your very best. Even if it doesn't turn out the way you hoped, at least you tried. Give yourself permission to learn in the trying. God is bigger than any mistake or failure you can make. He is a God of second chances. A failure doesn't disqualify you from being successful and used by Him in the future. He has begun a good work in you, and He will be faithful to complete it. Let's talk about lie number 3 your children might be believing. You're lazy. When you ask him to do something and he says, oh, come on, Mom, do I have to? Maybe he doesn't finish the task. You have to come back and nag him until it gets done, or you eventually just finish it for him. Maybe you say, what are you still doing on the couch playing video games? You're lazy. Get up and get moving. I asked you to clean your room. Ask clarifying questions like, Is it that you just don't want to do this task I've asked you to do? Or is it that you don't understand how to do it? Is it too hard for you to do on your own? Depending on their age, maybe you are just expecting them to know how to do it. If it is that they don't understand how to do it, or it's too hard or too daunting of a task to do it on their own, now you know, and you can offer support by doing it together with them or by giving them the instruction on how to do it. If they know how to do it, they are capable of doing it, and they just really don't want to because they'd rather be playing video games, then you need to talk about teamwork and the whole family sharing the workload. If you need to take away something that motivates them, like video games, until they're willing to lend a helping hand, then do it. If they really just don't want to do it, here's 2 things you can try saying. Do you know that a person who doesn't work hard is like a person who destroys things? I know you're saying, I don't destroy things. I haven't broken anything or punched anything. And you're right, but as you ignore what needs to be done around the house, as you leave things not cared for, not put away, schoolwork half started but not finished, that is laziness and not caring. When the things you are responsible for goes untouched, they will become destroyed. I'm sure that's not what you meant for it to be. You are hardworking, smart-working, and productive. You were made to find joy and satisfaction in doing a job well and in getting it done. This script was from the I Am Hardworking script found in the I Am Priceless Sticker Award book. And here's your sticker badge, I am hardworking. Or you can say this script from the I Am Special Sticker Award book. I appreciate it that you said that you would do whatever the task is that you asked them to do. You have a heart that is willing to help and to work as a team. This is a big blessing to our family. Have you yet completed what you said you would do? Is it that you got distracted or lost your focus? Did you run into something challenging and not know how to finish it? Did you need my help in any way? I believe in you to be faithful. I know that when you say you will do something, you do it. You will see it through to the end and finish it. I can trust in you to get it done. May I give you this badge because I believe in you to be faithful. Now let's work together so that you can finish the task you promised to do. Award them with the I Am Faithful badge from the I Am Special Sticker Award book. You can also give them I Work with Excellence from the I Am Smart book. Do you see how we can use our words to speak belief and good over our children when they are speaking and believing lies? We can help them to consider, what is the truth I should think and speak instead? If you find that your child is not receptive or open to the possibility that they are believing lies, I encourage you to watch the video I made called Tell Me No More Lies. It is for children to help them learn how to spot lies that they are telling themselves. I use 2 lies as examples. It's too hard, I can't do this, and I don't belong. You can watch this video with them. I share 7 questions that they can ask to break off lies. They'll learn how to keep truth rooted in their heart and in their mind so that they act in full confidence and become who they are meant to be. Here's what 2 moms had to say about the video. Mandy said, I think I just healed some inner child wounds as I think about the lies that hold me back to this day. Heather said, Kimberly is a wonderful speaker, upbeat and insightful when speaking regarding lies we believe that damage us. She takes us to a place where we can recognize the lies and live in truth. Thank you for this method of uncovering those hard to address topics. You can watch it at speaklifebadges.com. Tell Me No More Lies. The link is in the show notes. And don't forget the free activity fun sheet that you and your children can color and fill out while watching the video. This fun sheet is available to download at speaklifebadges.com. Tell Me No More Lies. The link is also in the show notes. Would you join me for episode 17, where we talk about 3 more lies that your children could be believing? I am afraid, especially when they're asked to give a presentation at school and they get nervous or feel sick. I'll just lie so that I don't get into trouble, and I'm not important. I bless you, Mama. You give so much to your children, and one of the best gifts you can give them is the know-how to acknowledge a lie they are believing, how to break it off, meaning don't keep agreeing with it, and how to replace it with truth so that they have a new, renewed, victorious way of thinking. Real quick before you go, if this podcast has blessed you in some way, the number one way you can thank me is to leave a written review for the show over on Apple Podcast. It encourages me so much to hear from you and to know that this show is helping you to stay renewed. The second thing you can do for me is to take a screenshot of this episode and share it in your Instagram stories and tag me at speaklifebadges.com. Or DM another mama who you know needs to hear this truth so that they can be encouraged and renewed too. Lots of love. Bye.